This is Guy, and today I'm going to talk to you about some things that you have to talk to. You have to talk about when you are with your friends and when you are with your family. Okay, so you have to know that what I always tell you guys to be free and to be authentic, right? But that doesn't mean that you have to be rude to your adults, okay? Because it depends on the situations and the people that you're talking to. I mean, you can be free, you can be authentic. You have to be authentic, right? You don't have to fake anything, but it doesn't give you the excuse to be rude to your adults, right? You can't be rude to your adults and like I'm authentic. No, you can't do that. Okay? The way that you talk to your friends and the way you talk to your parents have to be different, because they are different people. Whoever you are talking to, there has to be some boundaries and there has to be some limits that you are setting, right? The way you talk to people have to be different from one person to another according to their status in your life, okay? According to your relationships, right? You don't talk to strangers like they are your parents, right? You don't, do you? Well, if so, you have some issues, right? Anyway, so that's what I want to tell you guys today. So it depends on the changes that you have to make. So people are always changing. Okay, so we are surrounded by those well, how do I say this? We are what we are surrounded by. Okay, it's like if we want to be successful, you always hear that if we want to be successful, we have to surround ourselves with successful people, right? So if you want to be better at talking, better at communication, then you have to surround yourself with people who are better at communication, better than you, and then only you will get to their level, right? They will pull you up. Okay, so that's what I really want to tell you. And the biggest thing is, essence, right? Essence. In Australia, they are different. In Australia, you will hear Australia essence, and in UK, you will hear UK essence. And essence happen because people, people are what they are surrounded by. Okay, they will change. If you are in Australia long enough, you are going to adapt some, you are going to take in some of their essence. Your voice is going to change, your body is going to change a bit. Because it's what we are surrounded by. So we are never the same person. Okay, we are us, but we change a little bit, right? We upgrade, we change a little bit, right? It doesn't mean that we are not genuine. Okay, we have to be genuine. Okay, so when you are adapting changes, you have to know that you have to have the ability to adjust to any situations that are given to you. Okay, so when you're talking to strangers, you talk in a way, you talk in some way, and then when you're talking to parents, you talk in some way, some other way, and when you're talking to friends, you talk in some other ways. Okay, they have to be different. You can't talk to your parents like you talk to your friends, right? It will be rude. It doesn't Being genuine, it doesn't give you the excuse to be rude to your parents or to your adults, right? It's not an excuse, so don't do it. And you have to do like what Bruce Lee said. Bruce Lee said, like water, you have to change, right? So you pour the water into a cup, and then water will take the form of a cup, right? Do you understand? If you pour water into the cup, the water will take the form of a cup, right? But the water is still water. You have to be like water, just like what Bruce Lee said. Okay, so you are you, but you have to show different characters and different persona that you have, right? So when you are with your best friend, you are going to talk to him differently than you talk to strangers. Okay, so that's the difference that you have to realize. So if you realize this difference, and when you talk to strangers, then or when you talk to someone that you want to be, you want to be, be more friendly, and yeah, you want to make him your friend. Okay, so you have to know what kind of persona that you can show him to be more friendly to you, to be more close to you. Okay, So that's what you have to observe. Before you do anything, you always have to be aware of yourself. Okay, you always have to be aware of how you are, in how you're showing others, right? You don't need to care about others' opinions, but you have to know what others are thinking of you so that you can always improve yourself. Okay, if everyone else thinks that you are being rude, then it might really be because you are being rude, right? They might not be right, but it is very likely that they are right. So you should at least consider that they might be right and try to change and improve. Okay? You should not just listen to everyone else's opinions, but you should at least take that into consideration. So that's what I want to tell you guys today. Bye guys, enjoy.